All right, just give a second for everybody to join in. Great. So, wow, what a finals. And welcome to the 25th National Finals Competition and Award Ceremony. I'm Kristen Urincic. I'm the Director of NOSB. I'm also the Vice President and Director of Research and Education at the Consortium for Ocean Leadership, which is the organization that houses the NOSB National Headquarters. This was a great finals. Thanks to all of you. I really wish we could have had it in person. I'm always personally so energized by the finals events and getting to know you all. And I'm sure those who were around for the last in-person finals in 2019 would agree. But nonetheless, I'm glad to see so many of you here tonight to celebrate together and to celebrate each other, especially as we mark the 25th anniversary of the program. The award ceremony is always an exciting moment in finals. This year, I'm glad that competitors, coaches, volunteers, and sponsors can join us as you all receive recognition for your months of studying and preparing and your hard work and determination. It's our pleasure to celebrate you and your achievements in your regional competitions and now finals. You were the top 20 teams out of more than 223 that competed at the regional bowls this year. That's something to be proud of in and of itself. We rang in 2022 with chaos created by yet another COVID-19 surge, and I'm sure that impacted your team preparation for the regionals. You should all be very proud of your individual team accomplishments. On behalf of the Consortium for Ocean Leadership, I thank you for being part of the NOSB. As you heard from Rick Spinrad last week, the NOSB has a long and storied history at this point. You heard about a few of our alumni. Some of them were your competition officials this weekend. And we can't wait to hear about the great futures that lie ahead of each of you. So please do keep in touch with the NOSB staff. As I'm sure you can imagine, all the hard work that goes into pulling an event like this together, whether in person or virtually, could not be done without the support of our amazing sponsors. I'd like to thank them all again in their support of the NOSB and your ocean science and education career exploration. Of course, we have NOAA, the Schmidt Ocean Institute, the Gulf Research Program of the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine, NASA, American Honda Foundation, the Curtis and Edith Munson Foundation, the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation, the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, Marine Mammal Commission, Marine Technology Society, IEEE's Oceanic Engineering Society, Vineyard Wind, McGregor Global, National Renewable Energy Laboratory, and the National Marine Educators Association. Also, thank you to all the coaches. We know the past few years have been difficult for you, and we're so happy you can continue to participate in the NOSB. We commend you for all you've done for your students this year, not just these NOSB students either. We especially thank you for continuing your dedication to them and keeping the teams together, informed, and prepared to compete in the program. I'd like to thank all the regional coordinators of the NOSB competitions across the country. We know this wasn't an easy year. Many of you planned for potential in-person events and had to pivot to virtual format as your competition date grew closer. Thanks to you, the program engaged nearly 1,120 students this year. I'd also like to thank the 40 career mentors who spoke with you 2 weeks ago. It was a great turnout of professionals from NOAA, the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, Gulf Offshore Energy Laboratory, the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, and other great organizations. A big thank you to Bart Merrick, Frank Newpold, and Sarah Schettinger at NOAA for providing you with an amazing virtual field trip. You got a tour of Oxford, Maryland, and learned about how NOAA is helping communities prepare for sea level rise across the country. Lastly, we could not have pulled off your favorite part of the finals weekend, the buzzer rounds, without the help of 70 dedicated volunteers from across the country, which included many regional coordinators and regional competition officials and 27 NOSB alums. How great to have their continued participation in the program, although I'm sure they miss the excitement of holding those buzzers in their hands like they did years ago. And I'd like to thank the Ocean Leadership staff who volunteered. We had several of them. All the volunteers played a huge role in this virtual event, ensuring you could put all your months of studying and practice to the test. Please join me in thanking them for their dedication to the program, but most importantly, their dedication to you. So quick virtual applause. Now, on to the awards, which I know you've all been waiting for. As I noted before, each and every one of you is to be congratulated on competing in the virtual finals. You all did amazingly well, and I know each of your teams, each of you made your team members, families, coaches, and schools proud. You impressed all of us with your ocean science knowledge and your quest for learning. I hope you all remain inquisitive through your high school and college years and well into your future careers. I'm sure all the mentors at our career event stress the importance of lifelong learning. So, to begin the announcement of our prizes, I'd like to introduce Pamitha Wersinger, Director of Government Relations and External Engagement at the University Corporation for Atmospheric Research, or UCAR, who'll begin with our Science Expert Briefing Award. You should all know him, or at least half of you will know him from your Science Expert briefings. Pamitha.
Thank you, Kristen. I hope the half that I haven't known, I will know in your professional careers soon. Let me start by congratulating you, Kristen, and the entire team at the Consortium for Ocean Leadership for once again hosting a successful virtual Science Expert Briefing competition. This event, under the best of circumstances, requires a great deal of thoughtful coordination, and you and your team should be commended for continuing to provide this opportunity for these bright young minds to explore the policy implications of marine and Earth system science. So thank you. I'd also like to thank and congratulate all of the teams from all of the schools who participated this year. At a time in your lives when you likely have dozens of competing priorities with both internal and external pressures shaping the choices you make for your future, that you chose to give some of your precious time to expand your understanding of science policy is remarkable. I know that my fellow judges and I were impressed by your thoughtfulness, not just in your submissions, but in the discussions after scoring had concluded. We need thoughtful leaders in the Earth system science space who know how to conduct, support, and communicate the value of science to local, state, and federal policymakers. I know I'm not alone in thinking that, in part, because of events like these, we can remain optimistic for the future of our discipline. With that, let me move on to announcing the award for the top Science Expert Briefing team. All of you should be proud of the work you put into your written submissions and oral testimony recommendations regarding the Restoring Resilient Reefs Act of 2021. As I'm sure you have heard from others, the ability to speak publicly about complex issues, work collaboratively across disciplines, reach consensus, and answer challenging questions on the spot are all extremely important skills to develop no matter what career path you take. While every team impressed the SEB judges in their own way with both your written and oral testimonies, there were 3 teams that rose to the top. Their thoughtful stakeholder analysis, practical recommendations, and creative problem solving shone through in their written work and oral presentation. So, the team with the 3rd highest SEB score is the winner of the Blue Lobster Bowl, Lexington High School. The team with the 2nd highest SEB score is the winner of the Garibaldi Bowl, Canyon Crest Academy. My congratulations to both Lexington High School and Canyon Crest Academy. But finally, it is my honor to announce the team with the highest score for the SEB portion of the competition, and that is the winner of the Chesapeake Bay Bowl, Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology. My congratulations to Thomas Jefferson High School, and in recognition of their hard work, the team will receive a 3-day award trip to Washington, D.C. that will hope greater illustrate the role of science in policy decisions. Once again, congratulations to all of the winners and all of the participants. And again, to Kristen and to Alan, my thanks.
Thank you, Pamitha. And more details about all of these fabulous prizes will be coming to you soon after this award ceremony. So with that, I'm going to then now pass the microphone to Alan Leonardi, who's my boss and the president and CEO of the Consortium for Ocean Leadership. Alan.
Thanks, Kristen, and thank you, Pamitha, for helping us here today, and to the winners of the Science Expert Briefing Competition. Great job to all. It's great to see all these things happening. Now we're going to move on to the prizes for the modified buzzer and TCQ portion of the competition. As usual, we begin with announcing our 13th through 20th place teams. I want to start by congratulating all of you for your regional wins and your outstanding participation here at the National Ocean Sciences Bowl Finals. In alphabetical order, these teams are the Academy of Environmental Sciences in Florida, the Chesapeake Bay Governor's School for Marine and Environmental Science in Virginia, and Lowe High School in North Carolina, Lake Oswego High School in Oregon, the Marine Academy of Science and Technology in New Jersey, Miami Palmetto High School in Florida, Oxford High School in Mississippi, and the W.B. Ray High School in Texas. Congratulations to all of you. Now, for our 9th through 12th place teams, I want to congratulate these teams as well for their regional wins and outstanding finals participation. Each of these teams will receive ocean-related books to assist them in their continued ocean science learning. The 9th through 12th place teams, again in alphabetical order, are Centerville High School in Ohio, Coggenshaw Regional High School in Connecticut, Juneau Douglas High School in Alaska, Rockdale Magnet School for Science and Technology in Georgia. Congratulations to all of you. We look forward to sending you the ocean-related books and for your continued learning. Now, on to our 4th through 8th place teams. Each team will receive Amazon gift cards to purchase items to assist their team, school marine science club, and/or classrooms in ocean science learning and exploration. These teams should all be very, very proud of their accomplishments. The 8th place team, the Chesapeake Bay Bowls Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology in Virginia, will receive $300 in Amazon gift cards. The 7th place team, the Los Angeles Surf Bowls Santa Monica High School in California, will receive also $300 in Amazon gift cards. The 6th place team winning the Bay Scallop Bowl was Midwood High School in New York, and they will receive $500 in Amazon gift cards. The 5th place team, the Lake Sturgeon Bowls Ladue Horton Watkins High School in Missouri, will receive $500 in Amazon gift cards. And in 4th place, the Orca Bowls Tesla STEM in Washington will receive $750 in Amazon gift cards. These should all go to great use, and all teams should be very, very proud of their accomplishments. Kristen?
Thanks, Alan. And congratulations to all of those teams. I'd now like to introduce Sarah Schettinger. She's the Senior Education Program Manager of NOAA's Environmental Literacy Program, to announce the top 3 awards. Over to you, Sarah.
All right, can you hear me all right? Okay. So congratulations to all the teams that participated over the last 2 weekends in the Science Expert Briefing and the buzzer competitions. Y'all had some difficult questions to answer from what I saw. I sat in on one of the final rounds in which the team challenge question asked about trade-offs that communities must consider to adapt to the range of sea level rise scenarios. And this is the kind of real world dilemma that NOAA is focused on helping communities prepare for with our partners. And if you didn't have a chance to participate in that virtual field trip that Kristen mentioned earlier in the ceremony about Oxford, Maryland, I encourage you to check it out on the NOSB YouTube channel. And before I announce the top 3 teams for this year's buzzer competition, I want to extend my personal thanks to all of the Consortium for Ocean Leadership staff and NOSB volunteers who make this event a reality every single year. It really cannot be done without you. And I personally know the level of effort it takes to put on a competition like this. So I congratulate you all on a job well done. All right, and now to the announcement of the top 3 teams and their prizes. This year, the top 3 teams will receive experiential summer award trips. These award trips are important as they inform students about different aquatic and marine environments, the research topics of interest to the local university host, the conservation issues of the local area, and the wealth of available career paths. Together, this exposure helps nurture in our future leaders an interest in and stewardship of the ocean. During these trips, the teams will participate in a variety of hands-on activities and tours related to aquatic and ocean science, research, and conservation. The 3rd place team will travel to Washington, D.C., and I hope we'll see some of you at one of our NOAA facilities in the area during that trip. So congratulations to the 3rd place team from Lexington High School of Lexington, Massachusetts, representing the Blue Lobster Bowl. There are 2 award trip options for the top 2 2022 teams. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with assistance from the Lake Sturgeon Bowl, hosted by the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, go Panthers, and San Diego, with the assistance from the Garibaldi Bowl, hosted by University of San Diego, go Toreros. The first place team will have the first choice of these 2 options. This year's second place team is Doherty High School from San Ramon, California, and they competed in the Sea Lion Bowl. And then lastly, our 2022 champions, the first place team is Canyon Crest Academy from San Diego, California, who competed in the Garibaldi Bowl. So please join me in giving a round of applause to our top 3 teams of the 25th National Ocean Sciences Bowl final competition.
Thanks, Sarah. And thank you to our top teams and all of our competitors. It was a really close last match. And I have to say, if we were able to be in person, it would have been one of those nail biters that we all miss from those events where we get to see each other face to face and compete face to face. So thank you again, and congratulations to all of our participants. No matter how you placed, you're all winners. You made it through your regional competitions, again, to compete at national finals. Like I said, from a pool of 1,120 students across the US. We're really proud of every one of you. The NOSB staff will get team plaques, trophies, and prize information, and our typical annual theme branded t-shirts shipped to you as soon as possible. Coaches, please remember to follow up with Amanda with both your team's shirt size preferences and a shipping address. Bear with us as this may take some time. We know shipping continues to be impacted to a certain degree. Some quick reminders. It's time to get in the game with NOSB and support our annual scholarship program. You can do so at our Mighty Cause fundraising site, the link to which is shared with our newsletter subscribers and is on NOSB's social media. If any of our 2022 competitors are currently seniors, please consider applying for the NOSB scholarship. The due date is May 28th. 5 students will receive $1,000 toward their first year in college. All 2022 applications, including the letters of recommendation, must be emailed to Melissa Brodeur, NOSB's program manager, and the instructions and application are available on the NOSB's scholarship webpage. With that, we're bringing our 2022 national finals and our 25th anniversary to an end. Thank you for a wonderful year again, bringing ocean science learning to you, learning about our theme of climate change and how the ocean plays into that. We really hope you enjoy your summers. Hopefully some of you will return to us next year. We know you've been studying all along and it's really paid off. So thank you, and have a great night and a great rest of your school year.
Congratulations, everybody.